Hey guys, it's Bonnie. Today I am here to film a video about all of my 5-star predictions. Well, maybe not all of them. I've only come up with a list of 5. This video got popular on BookTube like a year ago or something like that. Maybe a few months ago. I don't know. Either way, I know I'm late to the party. Basically, this video is just going to be me naming some books that I think are going to be 5 stars. I've definitely been pickier with my reading lately, so it was a little hard to find books that I thought are going to be 5 stars. But the list I have here seems pretty solid, so let's talk about it. So my first 5-star prediction is The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. You've probably heard about this book lately because everyone and their mother is reading it. I just went to Goodreads to find an official description of the book, and I don't even have to search for it because the first notification on my Goodreads app is somebody reading the book. Shout out to Miriam, love you girl. So it says, reclusive Hollywood icon Evelyn Hugo is finally ready to tell the truth about her glamorous and scandalous life. But when she chooses unknown magazine reporter Monique Grant to write her story, no one is more astounded than Monique herself. I'm not going to read the whole long thing, but basically this is about an old Hollywood actress who didn't tell her secrets to anybody, and now she's telling them to this journalist. Why do I think this is going to be 5 stars? 1, everyone and their mother is reading it, and everyone and their mother is loving it. I also really love film and anything to do with the film industry, so I think this is going to be right up my alley. Could I say any more cheesy cliches? Haha. My second 5-star prediction is The Dark Descent of Elizabeth Frankenstein by Kiersten White. I honestly don't really know what this is besides obviously some kind of Frankenstein retelling, and I don't really care too much about the plot because the main reason I want to read it is because this year I read The Conqueror Saga by Kiersten White, the first book being And I Darken, and I absolutely fell in love with this series. So the fact that it's kind of another historical fiction sort of thing from Kiersten White, I just feel like it's gonna be some good shit, some good dinner, as John Mulaney would say. I should probably read that one like soon because it's the spoopy season, but it's also college stressful season and I don't have much time for spoopy reads. My third 5-star prediction is Little Fires Everywhere by Celeste Ng. This is another one that I really don't know anything about, so I suppose I should look it up on Goodreads. This is a long-ass description, but it says, everyone in Shaker Heights was talking about it that summer. How Isabel, the last of the Richardson children, had finally gone around the bend and burned the house down. In Shaker Heights, a placid, progressive suburb of Cleveland, everything is meticulously planned, from the layout of the winding roads, to the colors of the houses, to the successful lives its residents will go on to lead. Like I said, this is a really long description, so I don't want to read that whole thing, but basically the reason I believe this is going to be 5 stars is 1, it got really good reviews from people that I trust, and 2, I recently read Everything I Never Told You by Celeste Ng, and I gave it 4.5 stars. Her writing is just so excellent, and the fact that she's diving into another book that is based on these dynamics of characters, I'm ready. Now these last 2 5-star predictions are both Whitney's Making Me Do It. Basically, if you don't know, a lot of the books that I read this year were personal recommendations from Miss Whitney Novels herself. I've found that we really have a similar taste, and books that she really likes tends to be books that I really like. So the first one is The Secret History by Donna Tartt. This is not only Whitney made me do it, but also Tumblr made me do it. It's one of those books that like Tumblr just loves, kind of like The Raven Cycle and a few others. Again, I don't know much about it except that it follows really pretentious college students, and for some reason that's just like a thing that I like. And everyone says Donna Tartt is just an amazing writer, and everyone says The Secret History is amazing, so I can't wait to read it despite its hefty length. Hefty length sounds like something Sarah J Maas would use to describe you know. And finally, my last 5-star prediction is Hunger by Roxane Gay. Once again, Whitney read this and she absolutely loved it. Plus, while she was reading it, she would like send me some quotes from it, and I thought it was beautiful. I believe this is just Roxane Gay's memoir about what it's like to be a fat person in a society where fat people are not accepted. I feel like I'm really gonna relate to it and really enjoy it, and I can't wait. It'll be my first Roxane Gay if, you know, I read this before I read anything else by her. And I heard nothing but great things about her writing. So those were all of my 5-star predictions. Let me know if you have read any of these books and if you think it will be a 5-star for me, or if they were a 5-star for you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!